touches, changes, touch us, change us. Welcome to Star Circle episode 16. I felt that it was an emergency situation. Let me begin with a quote from George Carlin to keep it light so I don't go on a huge tearful rant. It's way beyond ironic that a place called the Holy Land is the location of the fiercest, most deeply felt hatred in the world. So I also wanted to mention that if you are a person who lives in a country where Arabic is spoken, it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or a Jew or a Muslim. The word for Allah, for God, is Allah. In Star Circle episode 3 and number 15, I shared the Universal Worship Service of Peace by Hazrat Inayat Khan. And I'm going to do that today, but I'm really just going to focus on the monotheistic religions, which are the biggies, the Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So we'll just have 4 candles on the altar for those 3 religions and the spirit of guidance. And then the sermon portion of the service is going to be the beautiful healing service also by Hazrat Inayat Khan. And Star Circle episode 2 was also the healing service applied to the coronavirus situation when it just began a year and a couple months ago. So I think that's what I wanted to say in way of introduction. You may support and with donations to my podcast at anchor.fm/REVDRJUDE. And I'm Reverend Dr. Jude. Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the Master, the message, the mystery, the miracle, the Mother, the Spirit of guidance. Praise be to Thee, most supreme God, omnipotent, omnipresent, all-pervading, the only being. Take us in Thy parental arms. Raise us from the denseness of the earth. Thy beauty do we worship. To Thee do we give willing surrender. Most merciful and compassionate God, the idealized Lord of the whole humanity. Thee only do we worship, and toward Thee alone do we aspire. Open our hearts towards Thy beauty, illuminate our souls with divine light. O Thou, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, all-powerful Creator, Sustainer, Judge, and Forgiver of our shortcomings, Lord God of the East and of the West, of the worlds above and below, and of the seen and unseen beings, Pour upon us thy love and thy light. Give sustenance to our bodies, hearts, and souls. Use us for the purpose that thy wisdom chooseth, and guide us on the path of thine own goodness. Draw us closer to thee every moment of our lives, until in us be reflected thy grace, thy glory, thy wisdom, thy joy, and thy peace. To the glory of the omnipresent Goddess, we kindle the light, symbolically representing Judaism. Love thy neighbor as thyself. God in Leviticus 18:19. We offer to thee, omniscient Goddess, our homage, our reverence, and our gratitude for the light of the divine law. To the glory of the omnipresent Goddess, we kindle the light, symbolically representing Christianity. And the seed whose fruit is righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Jesus, James 3:18. We offer to thee, omniscient Goddess, our homage, our reverence, and our gratitude for the light of the divine self-sacrifice. To the glory of the omnipresent Goddess, we kindle the light, symbolically representing Islam. Whosoever kills an innocent human being, it shall be as if he has killed all of mankind. And whosoever saves the life of one, it shall be as if he had saved the life of all mankind. Allah in the Quran 5:32. We offer to thee, omniscient Goddess, our homage, our reverence, and our gratitude for the light of the divine unity. To the glory of the omnipresent Goddess, we kindle the light, symbolically representing the spirit of guidance. I have known good and evil, sin and virtue, right or wrong. I have judged and been judged. I have passed through birth and death, joy and sorrow, heaven and hell. And in the end, I realized I am in everything. Everything is in me. Hazrat Inayat Khan. We offer to thee, omniscient Goddess, our reverence, our homage, and our gratitude for all those known and unknown to the world who have held aloft the light of the truth through the darkness of human ignorance. Most gracious and holy Mother, Master and Savior of humanity, we greet thee with all humility. Thou art the first cause and the last effect, the divine light and the spirit of guidance, Omega, Alpha and Omega. Thy light is in all forms, thy love in all beings, in a loving mother, in a kind father, in an innocent child, in a helpful friend, in an inspiring teacher. Allow us to recognize thee in all thy holy names and forms, as Sita and Rama, as Radha and Krishna, as Parvati and Shiva, as Kuan Yin and Tara and Buddha. Let us know thee as Sarah and Hagar and Abraham, as Asherah and Solomon, as Anahita and Zarathustra, as Miriam and Moses, as Mary and Mary Magdalena and Jesus, as Khadijah and Fatima and Muhammad, and in many other names and forms, known and unknown to the world. We adore thy past. Thy presence deeply enlightens our being, and we look for thy blessing in the future. O Messenger, Messiah, Nabi, the Rasul of God, thou whose heart constantly reaches upward. Thou comest on earth with a message as a dove from above when Dharma decays, and speakest the word that is put into thy mouth as the light filleth the crescent moon. Let the star of the divine light shining in thy heart be reflected in the hearts of thy devotees. May the message of God reach far and wide, illuminating and making the whole of humanity one single family within the heart of God. Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the message, the spirit of guidance. Concentrate for a moment on the peace and unity of the whole creation. Shalom, 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 shalom. O thou whose nature is mercy and compassion, and whose being is all peace, Mother, Creator, and Sustainer of our lives, send on the whole of humanity thy peace, and unite us all in thy divine harmony. Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the mystery, the spirit of guidance. Concentrate now on being used as a channel. Shalom, 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 shalom. O thou who art the spirit of our souls, the maker of our minds, the controller of our bodies, we most humbly offer ourselves to thee to be used as a channel of thy love, light, and life, that we may be more capable to serve thee and humanity. Toward the One, the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the only being, united with all the illuminated souls who form the embodiment of the miracle, the spirit of guidance. Concentrate now for just a moment on the stream of the divine healing power flowing through all of us. Shalom, 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 shalom. O thou who art the light of all souls, the life of all beings, the healer of our hearts, all-sufficient and all-powerful goddess, the forgiver of our shortcomings, free us from all pain and suffering. Make us thy instruments, that we may in turn free others from pain and suffering, and that we may impart to them thy light, thy life, thy joy, and thy peace. Now continue in your mind and heart chanting peace, peace and love in whatever language you want. And I will read the names of the people, places that we are dedicating our service to, that we are praying for. Jerusalem. El Yakasa Mosque, a synagogue in Lod, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, all the lives that have been lost, all of those suffering, the Holy Land, Israeli lives, Palestinian lives, Gaza. Thou who art the healer of our bodies, hearts, and souls, by thy mercy may these be healed by all thy sufficient power of healing. I'm going to say that over again. Thou who art the healer of our bodies, hearts, and souls, by thy mercy may all of these be healed by thy all-sufficient power of healing. Let us remember now those whose names have not been mentioned, but who also need healing. Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi, Ya Shafi, Ya Kafi. O thou who art the healer of our bodies, hearts, and souls, by thy mercy and by thy all-sufficient power of healing, may all these, known and unknown to us, whose names and needs thou knowest, be healed by thee. O thou who art the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the Lord of heaven and Mother Earth, open our hearts that we may hear thy voice, which constantly comes from within. Disclose to us thy divine light, which is hidden in our souls, that we may know and understand life better. Most merciful and compassionate Goddess, give us thy great goodness. Teach us thy loving forgiveness. Raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide. Send us the peace of thy divine Spirit, and unite us all in thy perfect being. The circle is open, but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.